Hello, we are Scott and Kelly, and welcome to Grateful Getaways. Today we are in Warsaw, Missouri. Located where Truman Lake and Lake of the Ozarks meet, Warsaw has become a hub for boating, fishing, camping, and many other recreational activities. Warsaw has a population of around 2,300. It is at the quieter end of Lake of the Ozarks and is perfect for those who like the quiet over the more crowded, highly populated area. So we're in Warsaw, Missouri today, one of our favorite towns, and it's been a while and people have asked us why we don't do a video on Warsaw. So today was a perfect day, the sun's shining, and we thought it'd be a great day to get started.
Warsaw is a really cool little town. There's lots to do, lots to see, a lot of history. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the trail.
The downtown area began to see new improvements in 2001, and the city of Warsaw has continued to make this area not only welcoming to residents who live here year-round, but also cater to the summer tourism as well. There are a number of shops, restaurants, and historical buildings. Warsaw is the county seat of Benton County. Completion of the courthouse was in 1886 and over time has seen several renovations. The Butterfield Overland Mail Route operated from 1858 to 1861. Warsaw was a stop on the historic route from St. Louis to San Francisco. The former Benton County Jail is one of the unique buildings in downtown Warsaw. In 1857, it was built to be the Mechanics' Bank of St. Louis. It was open for the next few years, but closed as the Civil War was raging and Warsaw took on much devastation. In 1903, the bank was remodeled and turned into the jail, and continued to be the jail until 2021 when the jail closed and a new jail had opened. You will find some of the best trails for walking and biking right here near Warsaw. In fact, Warsaw has received national recognition for their trails. 6 riverfront trails that all connect, making this a unique experience and a great place to explore. Drake Harbor began seeing improvements in 2010. The area has miles of walkways that follow the Osage arm of Lake of the Ozarks. Walking along the riverfront is relaxing and you are almost guaranteed to see some form of wildlife. Boats enter and exit the harbor for recreational purposes. It's a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts. We are right here on the Oage Trail, which follows right along Lake of the Ozarks. Over here we have disc golf. A lot of people play in that. Over here you have pickleball courts. Here yesterday, there's all kinds of people out here. There's just activities along this trail that's just fun and interesting.
Yeah, and there's a nice little RV park over there, a little campground.
This trail will take you to 65. There's no access to 65 highway, but you're just under the bridge overpass, and then you just turn around and come right back. There's a lot of biking that goes on here in Warsaw. Every year there's some annual events, bike rides, and that sort of thing. So if you go to the Warsaw Missouri website, you can find those activities there. So yeah, you can see why this is one of our favorite towns. Biking in and around Warsaw gains popularity every year. Whether a casual biker, competitive biker, or mountain biking, there's something for everyone. The bike shown here can be rented by downloading the app and using a credit card. There is something for all ages at Drake Harbor. The playgrounds are great and are undergoing an expansion. Our favorite part of the riverfront trails is the walk to the Joe Dice Swinging Bridge. This is the only way to get across the river on foot. It was built in 1904 to allow travel across Osage River in Warsaw and was called the Upper Bridge. It was destroyed by a tornado in 1924 and was rebuilt under the supervision of Joseph Dice, hence the name. The bridge expands 600 feet. In 1979, it was closed to all but pedestrians, and it was eventually placed on the National Register of Historic Places. At the other end of the bridge is a parking lot and the paved Bledsoe Ferry trail that continues on. This trail also follows the riverfront and eventually takes you to Bledsoe Ferry. Bledsoe Ferry is named for Louis Bledsoe, who started a ferry across the river in 1831 to allow travel before the bridges were here. The area has a sports complex, picnic areas for day use, and lots of fishing. From here you can walk to the dam. We chose to drive this section due to the time constraints. The connection of these trails is what makes this walking and biking in Warsaw so much fun. Construction of the dam began in 1964 and took 15 years to complete. It was originally known as the Cassinger Bluff Dam. The name changed mid-construction to Harry S. Truman Dam and Reservoir. Crossing the dam will give you a view of the end of the lake of the Ozarks and the beginning of Truman Lake. The Visitor Center sits on Cassinger Bluff and overlooks the area. Construction of the Visitor Center was completed in 1977. Recent storm damage has the yard area roped off while windows and other damage is repaired.
Hey, welcome to Truman Visitor Center.
Well, thank you very much.
Glad to have you.
Yes.
All right.
We're just going to look around.
The rotunda is where you will find reproductions of fossils that were found in the area. These areas are now covered by the waters of Truman Lake. Taking the ramp to the observation deck, one can learn about the history of the area. At the top is a view where you can take in the lakes. Over the years, this view has never gotten old, and we have visited this many times. The haze in the sky, we are told, is from the Canadian wildfires. Normally, on a very clear day, the skies are blue and beautiful. When you step outside the visitor center, you're welcomed into the 1800s Pioneer Village. It is a great place to walk around and explore, and you're welcome to go in and out of all the buildings. The Visitor Center is one of our favorite places. We enjoy it a lot. We come every year. It's one of those places where the kids used to love it, and even as adults, we all still love it. So there's just so many things to see and do, and just the cabins and a store and a church and all that. At the other end, we'll go see the house and all the other things. So stay tuned. There's a general store on the property, and hours do vary. It offers products that are homemade and fit the pioneer era. This is the Concord School, Quincy, Missouri. It looks a lot like a church, but it says it's a school, 1898. There are 2 events held by the K. Singer Bluff Pioneer Association every year on the Visitor Center property. Heritage Days, which is on the 3rd weekend of October, and K. Singer Christmas, which is in the early part of December. These 2 events draw crowds from all over to see crafters and demonstrations and allow visitors to get a taste of the Pioneer Days. And apparently there's fried pies in the summer kitchen, which is the summer kitchen right there. But not today.
Oddly enough, we've never been to a Heritage Day.
The Hooper House was built in 1884 by John Hooper. The house was deemed eligible for the National Registry of Historical Places in 1979. In 1984, it was moved from Osceola, Missouri to its current location. The Visitor Center is open mid-April through the end of September. It is open Friday through Sunday only from 9 to 4. That means the village is closed when the Visitor Center is closed, except for Heritage Days, K. Singer Christmas, or other special activities. The Visitor Center and village are free to tour and is a great family activity. We took a break for lunch at Cosmic Coffee. The coffee shop and restaurant is open for breakfast and lunch, and it is one of our favorite places to eat here in Warsaw. We like the sandwiches and wraps and have liked everything we've ever tried here. There are several great places to eat in Warsaw, and sometimes it's really hard to choose. Anytime when we're exploring a new city, we always look for the coffee shops. Redwing Coffee is another great stop, and we enjoy the coffee and the atmosphere. When wanting to go to a drive-thru, we always stop at the Fix, but please note that there is a location in the charming market downtown. On Saturdays from 8 to 12, you can stop by the farmers market. You can find not only fresh vegetables, but you can find crafts, baked goods, canned vegetables, jellies, salsas, and more. There is so much history in and around Warsaw. We recommend a stop into the Benton County Museum. It's a great museum and full of information about the history we talked about in this video. There is no shortage of lodging and campgrounds near Warsaw. We have stayed at a few campgrounds and we have done a few videos on that, so we will leave those links in the description below. If you have followed our channel for any length of time, you know that we love hiking. The trails in Warsaw are amazing, but there are several nature trails outside of Warsaw that we do love as well. Truman Lake trails offer some beautiful views. You can check out the links in the description for more information about these trails, campgrounds, and the marinas that there is no shortage of. In case you were wondering, Warsaw does have stores you need for parts and supplies, including Walmart. Anyone traveling with an RV will want to know that Dan's RV is there with a mobile RV service. They also sell RVs, so if you're interested, customer service is great. You might ask us how we know. Thank you for joining us today in Warsaw. There are so many places to see here and things to do. We invite you to visit. Stay a few days. See it all. It has been one of our favorite places for many years and has a special place in our hearts. We think you're going to like it too. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. You can follow us on Instagram at Grateful Getaways 1.